Yeah, beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Stay positive, hope, and keep faith. Stand strong against any odds that you face. Put away the alcohol and the drugs. Fill your time with the things you love. Addiction is tough, but it's worth the work. Treat your body what it's worth. Spread positivity, inspire all. If we stand together, we will never fall. I help others see the other sides of life. A sober life, letting go of the strife. So give me a call, I can help. 1-844-4405-HELP. Homeless shelters, hospitals, jails, wherever you are. I am Ralf Friedrichs and I am here for you. 1-844-405-HELP. Yeah, change your future, starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today.
Have you ever prayed but never got an answer, and wondered if God was really there? Did you feel all hope was gone, but in His time He came along and answered the prayer you thought was gone? There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. Will ask, you shall receive. No matter what it is, I still believe. There is no prayer too small, and even when we fall, He gives us just exactly what we need. There is no prayer too small, God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. No prayer too small. He always knows what's right. God hears them all. There is no prayer too small. My God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. No prayer too small. No prayer too small. God hears them all.
Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share something with you. Let me be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact. Just imagine being buried alive. You're in a coffin, but you know you're not dead. You don't know how to get out of that coffin. You tried lifting the lid, but the lid is too heavy from the dirt. You tried banging on the lid, but the dirt upon the lid won't unsettle for people to notice to start digging their way down to you. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help. You know you can't do it on your own, but you don't know where to get help. In reality, there are people standing by your grave. You just don't know that. You just think you're going to die. Usually, though, you don't think about death when you're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind while abusing drugs and alcohol that maybe, just maybe, you might die, overdose? Take away that something that God gave you. More importantly, you're taking it away from people that love and care for you most. Your mother, your father, your brother, your sister. With this, let me leave one last thought. Don't be like the person that waited and waited until it was too late. Call me at 844-405-HELP. 844-405-HELP. And also, don't ever forget that the children and your grandchildren will miss you if you kill yourself by overdosing because of your drug and alcohol abuse. Folks, Larry Geis and I always tell people like you, it doesn't matter where you came from, it doesn't matter where you've been, what matters is where you're going. Larry Geis is an addiction recovery coach, a life coach over 30 years. He and I will help you if you call us. Give him a call directly on his own phone at 516-458-2741, 516-458-2741. Larry Geis from the Geis Academy, www.odysseyconsultant.org. Folks, don't forget to practice knee mail, K-N-E-E mail. Get on your knees at night, in the morning after retrieving your slippers from under your bed that you left there the night before, and thank God for another beautiful day. Thank God for a home and for your food and clothing and your family. Ask God for guidance, forgiveness, mercy. Ask God for direction in life. Do all this first thing in the morning. Here's what you do. The night before you go to bed, take your slippers off, stick them under your bed. In the morning, retrieve them on your knees. Praise God. Thank God. Speak from the heart. Then stand up, put those slippers on, and walk 24/7 with God. You want to get rid of some bad habits? Well, let's discuss how to get rid of bad habits. Bad habits have a profound effect on your life, but habits, whether good or bad, can be challenging to change since they aren't based on thoughtful choices in life, so it's difficult to use logic to change your behavior. They require a multifaceted approach. Greatness, HQ, bad habits are one of the worst things you can do. You can't shake your bad habits. Try some of these 12 tips to eliminate some of your bad habits to get you into a road of freedom. Give it a month, maybe 30 days. You can eliminate a bad habit and create a new positive habit. Do your very best for a month. If you backslide, after about a month, it's likely that your strategy is lacking. You need to regroup again. Replace your bad habit. It's almost impossible to just drop it and not replace what you've lost. So think about what bad habit gives you and find a replacement, and maybe a replacement that provides the same benefit. Replace the benefit, or it will be a constant battle. Deal with one challenge at a time. For example, avoid trying to overhaul your diet, exercise, spending, and smoking habits all at once. Pick one, give it a month, then add another one. Once you've used to not having the first bad habit, you'll feel better. You don't have to be in a hurry. Consider what would it mean if you could just get rid of your 4 worst habits. That's only 4 months away. Comparatively, that's quick, considering that you probably had them for a very long time. Be a scientist. Leave a big emotional struggle for someone else and approach the process like a scientist. Have an attitude of wondering. If you can replace the habit, hypnotize on how it might turn out. Be curious and have a perspective of doing the experiment. There's less drama and bias when you start doing it that way. Remove your triggers. For example, get the junk food out of the house. If you smoke, stay away from places where you always smoked. Avoid places that tempt you to spend a lot of money. Habits don't have a lot of thought behind them. They're almost like reflexes. Don't put yourself in harm's way. Avoid being too hard on yourself. It might take a couple of tries to get the new habit to stick in your mind. Just improve your approach and keep on going and never ever give up. Remind yourself it's easy to forget to perform your new habit. If you're going to start exercising every day, set up some reminders. If you're going to floss, leave the floss out where you can see it. Tell your friends. Your friends can help you reach your goal daily. They'll say something if they see you eating fudge or ice cream or smoking or lunch break or spending too much money. Get all the help you can from all the people that care for you most. Be consistent. If you're going to start exercising regularly, try to do it each and every day at the same time. This is as much easier trying to exercise 3 times a week. Try to do your replacement habit daily. Remember the pain. Each day ask yourself, what will it mean for you if you don't stop indulging in your bad habit? Visualize the likely outcome. Put it in your mind, folks. Focus on pleasure. Every day, ask yourself, what will it mean if you eliminate or replace that bad habit? Visualize the likely outcome of this scenario. Bad habits really put the brakes on your progress. Use 12 steps to eliminate bad habits above and give yourself a great opportunity to eliminate your bad habits and replace them with useful habits. There's no better feeling than knowing you have control over your life. There are so many other bad habits besides the 12 that I discussed. Let me tell you about my bad habits. Some of my bad habits include sweets, cakes, used to be alcohol. Other bad habits are maybe eating late at night. Good habits are my passion to help other people, my passion and my desire to speak to God on email every single morning, my passion to do videos. Replace some of your bad habits with good habits and your life will start changing, folks. It is so important to practice good habits in front of your children also. Remember, you're in charge from 0 to 18 of your child. Each year from 0 to 18 represents 1 chapter. You are responsible for 18 chapters in your child's life. That's right. So please practice and do what you feel is the best in front of your children, because if you want your children to turn out the way you want them to turn out, you have to show them restraint by doing so. Restraint, like bad habits, which have a profound effect on your life and your children's life. Habits can be challenging to change since they aren't based on thoughtful choices. So it's difficult to use logic to change your habit. They require a multifaceted approach. They really do. You can't shake your bad habits just by saying, I'm going to get rid of them. So try some of the 12 tips that I did discuss with you. Give it a month. Give it about 30 days trying a whole new habit. If you still are going back like I would to chocolates and cakes, then your new habit or trying to shake the habit is not working. So you're lacking strategy and you need to come up with new strategy. Replace your bad habit with a good habit. It's almost impossible to just drop a bad habit, so you need to replace it with something equivalent, something that's not as harmful. So try doing that. Deal with one challenge at a time. If you have more than one bad habit, like mine would be chocolates and cakes and eating late, do one. Replace one bad habit with a new habit at once. Don't over-consume yourself with too many new things in your life. You don't have to be in a hurry. Take your time. Give it about 30 days. Like I discussed, after 30 days, if you're still going back to the old habits, then you know it's not working out too well. So wait until then. Be a scientist. Leave the big emotional struggle for someone else and approach the process like a scientist. Investigate each and everything that you do with this habit and go from there. Become a scientist in your own bad habits. Remove your triggers. In my case, if I have a problem with chocolate, or if I have a problem with cake, I need to remove them from the house as well as I would with alcohol. You don't find any alcohol in my house. You did when my father was visiting. But thank God, praise the Lord, that I was able to keep away from it. Avoid being too hard on yourself. It might take a couple of tries to get a new habit, just like beating alcoholism or living in recovery. You will have some sort of relapses, so be careful. Remind yourself it's easy to forget to perform your new habit, so you got to constantly remind yourself and be on guard with that. Tell your friends. Your friends can help you reach your goal. If your friends know that you're trying to stay away from certain things, they will guide and directly, and also let God guide and direct you. Be consistent. If you're going to start exercising regularly, try to do it each and every day at the same time, just like praying to God. I do it at the same time every single morning. Not to say I won't pray in between the day, but in the morning is my time. Remember the pain. Each day, ask yourself, what will it mean if you don't stop indulging in your bad habit? Visualize the likely outcome of it. Focus on the pleasure. Every day ask yourself, what will it mean to eliminate or replace your bad habit? Visualize the likely outcome of that scenario. Bad habits really put the brakes on your progress. Use the 12 tips that we just discussed again to eliminate your bad habits and replace them with good habits. There's no better feeling than knowing that you have full control of your life. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this segment. If you have any other questions, call me at 844-405-HELP, and together you and I can replace bad habits with good habits. I hope to see you soon, and may God bless you.
Have you ever prayed but never got an answer, and wondered if God was really there? Did you feel all hope was gone, but in His time He came along and answered the prayer you thought was gone? There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. Will ask, you shall receive. No matter what it is, I still believe. There is no prayer too small, and even when we fall, He gives us just exactly what we need. There is no prayer too small, God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. No prayer too small. He always knows what's right. God hears them all. There is no prayer too small. My God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. No prayer too small. No prayer too small. God hears them all.
Yeah, change your future, it starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today. The show is over, but your life starts today. Taking back your life's the only way. Keep faith, stay positive, push through. Take back your life, it starts with you. Alcohol and drugs can't control your life. Let go of the negative and the strife. Ralf Friedrichs is the man guiding your way. The show is over, but your life starts today. Call Ralf Friedrichs at 1-844-405-HELP. That's 1-844-405-HELP. We hope you love the show today and tune in next time. Take back your life, today's show with Ralf Friedrichs.